The highly anticipated winter weather forecast is here.
Chief Meteorologist David Karnes has a look at just how cold this winter could get for the Tennessee Valley.
It is that time of year again, the winter weather forecast. And before we look forward, we always look back and see how we did with the previous winter of 2024-2025. We go with the meteorological winter, which is the month of December, January, and February. We'll start with our temperature. Did okay there. Forecast 2 to 5 degrees above average. We were 2.16 degrees above average. Missed a little bit with the precip. We were forecasting a normal rainfall winter with 14 inches to 16 inches. We actually had 11.11 inches, so we were a little bit below there. And while we were forecasting a trace to 2 inches of snow in the valley, 2 to 4 inches in the mountains, compliments of January 10th, we saw more than that. Boy, it was absolutely beautiful, though, and a lot of you got to go out and play. Maybe you had the day off. Hopefully it was not that much of an issue, but snowfall amounts, we had 3 inches to 3.5 inches in the valley, and some of you in the mountains clocked 4 to 5 inches. Again, 99% of our precipitation, wintry precipitation this winter was all on January 10th, one day. But it was a fun day, right? So what does this upcoming winter hold? Well, we look at the same patterns that we usually look at. La Nina, very light La Nina is in place. And the La Nina, of course, is when we have those trade winds blowing stronger than normal, causes upwelling, colder water from the bottom of the ocean, the Pacific, to rise to the surface. That cooler air has a lot of impacts on our weather across the globe. Even with hurricane season, we have less wind shear, which means more hurricane activity, specifically in the Caribbean, and some of those storms, because of that lack of shear, can get really, really strong. We just got done with Melissa, so that's somewhat evidence of how that plays out. Now, that La Nina pattern also has impacts on our precipitation, on our temperature during the winter season. Typically, during a La Nina winter, we have warmer than normal temperatures, December, January, and February. So what are we looking at? Well, the official forecast from NOAA, they've put out their winter weather forecast. It pretty much matches that pattern, showing slightly above normal temperatures, likely about a 33 to 40% chance, if you want the exact numbers, of getting a higher than normal temperature range for us. Now, we'll look at some of the model data, and really not that much difference in the model. You can see this particular model, this is the Canadian model that's showing warmer than normal air, and we can back that up with the European model also showing warmer than normal air during that December, January, and February time frame. Well, how about precipitation during a La Nina? We're kind of right in that zone where it's typically drier than normal to the south and wetter than normal to the north. So a lot of times it can really go either way. And that's kind of where we're going with the official NOAA forecast. It's showing that zone staying intact where we have equal chances of wet or dry weather as we move through the winter months. So what do the models show? Models are kind of up in the air as well. This particular one is showing dry conditions for the 3-month time period. This one, the European, again, showing wetter conditions. Now, both models do show, when you do a deeper dive into them, December is looking a bit dry with the possibility of it becoming a little more wet as we head into January and February. So what's the bottom line? What are we forecasting for this winter? It's going to be similar to last year. Temperature average 43 degrees, Chattanooga. It is going to be warmer than normal, about 2 to 5 degrees above. Rainfall, 15.3 inches is the average. And we're looking at, again, a pretty normal rainfall year. Can't get away from it. Again, might be a little bit drier in December with normal to wet weather on January and February. That will average out to a normal month. And snowfall, the one we really want to know about, not getting too crazy with that either. Normal snowfall in Chattanooga, 2.5 inches. I'm calling for 1 to 3 inches in the valley, 3 to 5 inches in the mountains. And who knows, we may get all of that like we did last year on one day. Hope you're happy with the winter weather forecast. Are we happy? Are we satisfied?
Yeah, it sounds good to me.
So, yeah.
Meh, just meh.
I did like kind of the thing we had last year where we all had the one day with all the snowfall. There were a couple of other slushy days, but that's just one good snow. That's all we want.
Yeah.
And then make it 70 degrees.
You can travel to the snow if that's what you're really into.
Right.
Not that into it. Not that into it. Hopefully you will be excited about the winter weather coming our way or not coming our way. Let's take a look outside. We do have pretty cool weather heading into our Halloween. Boy, it's going to be dry. You can see where we've had quite a bit of rainfall over the past 7 days, though, and you're going to see that continuing as Yeah, as we move through, that dry weather is going to continue into the weekend. We've had about 1.5 to 2.5 inches on average around the Tennessee Valley over the past 7 days. That's been great, jacking our rainfall up percentage of normal for the past 30 days. We're above 100% now around Chattanooga, so we're doing good with our rainfall. We're not going to get too much more. I do think we'll have a few showers over the weekend, but we're not going to get too much more as we head through the next really 6 or 7 days at least. Mid to upper 40s feels great, nice and cool and crisp outside. At a high of 54 degrees today, we forecast 55. So the current jackpot, $280. And in a couple of days, we're going to give it all away. Register to win at local3news.com/3-degree. Tomorrow, it's going to be warmer for your Halloween, 63 degrees for the high. So clearing skies tonight. It's going to be cool and clear for Halloween. A few more showers as we move through our Saturday night and Sunday. Again, it's not going to wash us away, but you'll definitely have some wet conditions heading into Sunday. So our futurecast showing those clearing skies and really just nice fall weather heading into Halloween. We will see some clouds and maybe a few showers late in the day Saturday. With our latest model data showing even late afternoon, we could see a few of these light showers working their way in. And then we'll see those on and off primarily back toward Middle Tennessee and West Tennessee. But some of those broken showers will make their way through the Tennessee Valley overnight Saturday through Sunday and into Sunday afternoon. Again, not a washout, but definitely some spots of wetness here and there moving through our Sunday. Sunday night into Monday will begin to clear out and everything should be fine. And we're actually going to warm up next week into the mid to upper 60s. Again, we talked about it earlier. Don't forget, set the clocks back 1 hour. Daylight saving time coming to an end this weekend. Halloween tomorrow. And then we'll see after a few showers Saturday night through Sunday. We'll clear out and begin to warm up. It's going to be really, really nice the middle of next week with highs right around 70 degrees. We'll call it 69 on Wednesday and Thursday, guys.